So the next ban list is out no sooner than April 2nd. Who wants to guess that a phony one will come out on the 1st as an April Fool's joke? Huh? Hello my fellow dragons, it's Chibi Neko, your local dragon lady, and yes, the ban list is on its way out soon, maybe, hopefully, who knows. But I just want to make a quick video here just to talk about what I think should probably make the list, or a wish list, just have a little fun with it. Everyone else seems to have their own predictions. So I thought I should be no different. So for banning, I'm still thinking someone Sorceress should be banned. I mean, I know she may not get hit on this list. I hope she does. But I mean, I know it's only a matter of time that she will get hit, especially with Needle Fiber coming out in the future. But, oh man, basically, if you see my last video on the ban list, my thoughts are pretty much the same thing. She just... ugh. I haven't seen her much lately at my locals, but... oh man, with the right scenario, she is just a problem. So, nope, I will not be shedding any tears once she gets the axe. So I guess we will see what happens. The Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch or outer entity afterthought. Oh man. Now I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen this move pulled at my locals. But that's not to say I haven't heard any stories. This is really devastating. The only reason why it's really devastating is the fact that the Phantom Knight's rank up is a quick play magic. So people were debating, so which one should really go? Is it the Phantom Knight or Afterthought? And initially I was going to say Afterthought because that is the actual card you get out to negate all of your opponent's monster effects, but when you really think about it, Afterthought is supposed, you know, you overlay to get the original outer entity, and then you can overlay give an Afterthought on your turn. But the real problematic card was really Phantom Knights. When you think about it, it really is simply due to its quick play ability, because when you quick play it, you get Afterthought out on your opponent's turn, and they are basically helpless. They are locked out from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So yes, I think Phantom Knights out of these two cards is the one that should go. Just axe it. I don't think it should be limited whatsoever. So I was lucky not to go against this combo, and I'm hoping I never do, you know, so that's why, yes, Konami, please, go ahead, ban the Phantom Knight, rank up, magic launch, blah, 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 insert long title here. Armageddon Knight. Just like in my last video, because it's Armageddon Knight.
It's a monster! Kill it! Kill it!
I still see this guy on occasion, and he's still as devastating as ever. So I'd like for him to go. I don't think he will go in this ban list, but hey, a girl can dream, can't she? And my last pick for the ban list might surprise you, me being a dragon duelist and all, but the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Holy hell, is this card busted. I'm sure many of you have seen some deck profiles out there with a mixture of Blue Eyes, Guard Dragon, and Danger. And the best way to get combos going, especially if you're going to say you just Skull Dread or the Dark Matter, is you can abuse the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon simply because it's not a hard once per turn effect. If you were to use it as link material and put back to the grave and use one of your guard dragons to bring it back out, you can still special summon another monster. So it is just, yeah, it just keeps the plays going and going and going. And I'm not gonna lie, I have abused this dragon myself. I'm not a meta duelist, but I kind of gave it a shot. I mean, I don't think the deck I played was completely meta, but it's stronger than what I'm typically used to, and man, was it crazy. I basically call it like a, you know, again, a Blue Eyes Guard Dragon Danger deck, and it is insane. So yeah, after pulling out the combos of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, I was saying to myself, like, damn, this card's gotta go. It's gonna hit my own game pretty hard, but you know, if you go through the other cards, I'm sure there are other ways around it, but at the same time, only a few people in my locals have abused this card. I don't really know how prevalent it is out in the other locals or regionals or anything like that, but if this card does not get hit, you know, I'm kind of will be glad personally, because I mean, I do like using this card, but at the same time, it is ripe for abuse. It should at least get an errata for a hard once per turn. Because the fact that this can be recycled is basically the reason why it's so busted. So yeah, I'll consider this to be an honorable mention. I kind of hope it doesn't get hit, but I think it does need to take a hit just because of how powerful it is. For the limited list, the first card that comes to my mind is Sayuda's Skull Dread, and I'm pretty sure it's on everyone else's mind too. Personally, I would love it if this card got outright banned, but I don't think that's quite that fair. The reason why I really think it should be at least limited to 1 is because we now have link combos that can pretty much get 2 of these cards out during the same turn, and that means 4 cards drawn, and you can pretty much rearrange your hand to do whatever it wants. And it's just, that is insanely busted and really unfair. And it's not that difficult to do. So yes, Konami, if you're not going to ban this guy, at least limit it to 1. Let's go from there, and we'll see if it really changes anything. If it doesn't, then yeah, maybe in the ban list after, it should probably be banned. I'm not against draw power per se, but I do think there has to be a balance, and having more than one Sayuda Skull Dread, it just disrupts the balance. It just isn't fair. So yeah, we'll try 1 for now and go from there. Trickstar Reincarnation. Ugh. I've been thinking about this card a lot. It's unlimited right now, and Trickstars haven't really gotten much of a hit lately, and in my circles, people are wondering if Trickstar Reincarnation is the one that should get a hit with that archetype. The reason why I think Trickstar Reincarnation should be limited or even semi-limited is simply because other cards like Morphing Jar and Card Destruction, I mean, they were outright banned and they recently came back to 1. I speculate it's because they want to test it out. Who knows, maybe in the next list they'll probably make them semi-limited. But I mean, if they keep Morphing Jar and Card Destruction, like other cards like that, limited to only 1, I think it should only be fair that Trickstar Reincarnation also be limited to 1. Because I mean, it just destroys your whole hand and you draw new cards. It's pretty much the same effect, except, you know, the Reincarnation just banishes it. So if you want to even the playing field with those effects, I think they should all be treated the same. If Morphing Jar and Card Destruction are limited to 1, so should Reincarnation. But if those other cards go semi-limited, well, maybe Reincarnation should also be semi-limited. I'm not too sure, but that's basically my reasoning behind that card. Just treat them all equally, and who knows, it could help balance it out a bit more. Sky Strikers. Oh my goodness, Sky Strikers. They're still not getting hit. Konami loves their Sky Strikers, and they are still being played. They're so strong, they're so versatile, such longevity. And I think it's time for them to take a hit. And anything, I know, Widow Anchor, Engage, I think those 2 are the best targets. I don't think you need to hit 2 of them, maybe just 1 of them, okay? Like Widow Anchor to 1, Engage to 1, I don't care, just do something. It's still the most dominant deck out there. Personally, I haven't encountered it that much, but I'm sure when you go to the regionals or even the YCSs, they are still largely represented. So I don't know what it is with Konami. Like, why do they love their Sky Strikers? Are they trying to make them into the new Yu-Gi-Oh mascot or something? But no, I mean, it's been a long time coming, so come on, Konami, like, one of these, doesn't matter. Let's see if we can balance out Sky Striker just a little bit, please. The last card I want to talk about for the limit list is, well, the danger cards. Okay. Dangers have been quite a hot topic the past month or two. It's incredible. Like, to me, I consider dangers to be a double-edged sword. I have a love and hate relationship with them. I love them for the fact they're taking once irrelevant decks and putting them in the spotlight again. Like, as we know, Luna Lights, thanks to Dangers, won a YCS. That was incredible. It's giving so many decks more representation at these events. But at the same time, though, we're having already incredibly powerful decks using this engine, like Thunder Dragons. That's absolutely insane. But as far as a limit, like, this has been a subject of much debate. Some people want all of these cards to be outright banned. Some people want all of them to be limited to one or maybe two, a combination of one of two or three of these options. It's very, very hard to tell because this engine has its pros and its cons. And so here's what I think, personally. I don't think these cards should be outright banned. I think we should take Jackalope and Nessie. These are the two most powerful cards. They're the searchers. They special summon from the deck and they search from the deck. And you can just go off with your combos from there. So I think it would be fair to take these two and limit them to just one and leave the others alone for the time being. See how this works out. And if it does not balance out the game, maybe the other dangers should become semi-limited. It's hard to tell. It's going to take a month or so before we know what shapes out with this engine. I think this would be a good idea for Jackalope and Nessie to take a hit. So yes, that's my only opinion on that. I love dangers. I also hate them, but at the same time, if we balance them out, I think it can make the game more healthy for everybody. So that's my opinion about what should be on the ban list, or my opinions, or just my general wish list. You know, it's mostly for fun. When it comes to taking something off of the ban and limited lists, gosh, there's a whole lot to go through. But the one card that sticks out to me the most, I think that should just come off the list entirely, is Book of Moon. I mean, come on, it's been there forever. It's a powerful card, but I don't think it's as strong as people think it is, or at least it was back in the day. We have other cards that are similar to it. I mean, we have Book of Eclipse, which is also a quick play magic card, and it flips your opponent's cards face down. I know the fact that they can, you know, draw cards is a bit of a drawback for you, but I mean, it's the same principle, you know. If they have a problematic monster on the field, you know, you can just put it face down to negate its effects. And we also got the Swords of Concealing Light. So yeah, that puts everything in face down defense position, even though it's not a quick play. It's still very, very powerful. So yeah, I think it's time. Free Book of Moon, Konami. It needs to see the light. So what do you all think? Are my suggestions fair, or am I going too far? What do you think should be limited, semi-limited, banned, or come off the list altogether? Leave a comment below and let me know. And remember to always be a good sport. Play the game, not the fame. See ya! Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and click on the little bell for notifications. You can also check me out on Facebook. Link is in the description below. Happy dueling!